Hi, friends. How are you doing today? I'm glad you came back. It's nice to have you back here. I have been still reminiscing about the beginning times and things I wish I had known or things I have learned over the last 10 years of doing this medical medium lifestyle. And something I was thinking about was I don't think I was prepared, or there isn't really much information about preparing for different energy levels when you're on a healing diet. Most diets out there just have recipes and systems that work if your energy levels are high. But that's not the case with us who are healing. I feel like we have a lot of low days or no energy days. And so all of those things don't really work. And one of the things that I would have learned over the years, or what I do over the years, is I have to prepare for what I call the low energy and no energy days. All the high energy days, we have recipes to follow, we can meal prep, we can prepare food. But when we dip into those low energy or no energy days, those are the ones that I feel like we have to prepare for. So I don't know about you, but I have like a good day, and then there's more low days, and then I'll have a good day, and then there's low days. And that's how my healing journey had been. Now it's a little bit better. I have a little bit more energy, more steady energy. But it was like I had one good day in the week, and then it will be like, okay, I don't have energy for the rest of the week. And that's how it was when I first started. So what I would do, again, with the simple meals, that really helped because I was just eating ingredients. Like I wasn't eating recipes. I was just eating, pick a food, pair them together, and then you eat it. So it was very low prep time because I would basically get pre-washed leafy greens. So I didn't really have any prep work to do for that. And along with it, I would eat Persian cucumbers. I would wash them, bite off the ends. I didn't even cut off the little tips. I'm sure you can eat them, but I don't know. I've always cut them off. So I would bite off the ends and I would just eat the Persian cucumber like that with lettuce. And I would pair it with a tomato, and I wouldn't even cut the tomato. I would just eat it like an apple. Maybe I might cut it in half or so it wouldn't drip all over the place. But I would just eat like foods paired together. I wouldn't really make a meal. And that made it really easy for me to have dinners or lunches or breakfast when I didn't really have that much energy. And so over the years, though, I have learned to find foods like that. Now I like to steam a bunch of potatoes and have that on hand, or I roast Japanese sweet potatoes. So I kind of have like a base food to pair with something else. And normally that something else is I always have frozen peas in my freezer. Those are the easiest to warm up. I just have my little tea kettle and I warm up some hot water and I pour it on top and I let that sit and that defrosts it. So that makes it very easy to warm up and clean up. And a lot of my meals will be maybe steamed potatoes with peas, or I've been making this wrap. I make these rice paper wraps and I just get the spring roll rice paper wraps and I put that, maybe I do about 3 of those. So it gives me enough space to put a whole bunch of lettuce. And when I'm telling you I put a whole bunch of lettuce, I mean, it's like a fat burrito roll size that I'm talking about as a wrap. And I just shove a ton of lettuce in there and I smash it all in there and then I roll it up. I either eat it with some potatoes, or I do actually sometimes make mashed avocado, about half mashed avocado, and throw some garlic and onion powder and lime juice. And I eat that with the dip. And then maybe I'll have peas on the side with it. Sometimes for myself, it's harder to eat a bowl like a salad. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the chewing, or I feel like I can get more leafy greens in. I don't know if maybe it's psychological, but in that burrito or wrap, I can eat way more greens. So I can eat like two of those sometimes, depending on how hungry I am. But I can fit a whole bunch of leafy greens in there, and it makes it so much easier to eat. No chopping, you just bite. So that's why I prefer that method. It makes it a lot easier for me to get a whole bunch of leafy greens. So those are some dinner kind of foods that I like to eat. Another thing is I like to steam a lot of broccoli. So I'll eat broccoli and potatoes, or I'll eat roasted Japanese sweet potatoes with, I'll have it with peas, or I'll have it with my leafy greens. That's my rotating selection of 2 item dinners, and it makes me very full. I'm very satisfied with it. And those are my meals for when I don't have any energy. Now, if I have low energy, then I'll probably do something more where I'll steam the potatoes for those no energy days. Oh, that's another thing. If I am really, really, really low in energy and I don't have any steamed potatoes, I will actually use the potato flakes and just put hot water, and it'll be that and a whole bag of frozen peas, and that would be dinner. I make it very simple. I'll just add different seasonings if I want a different flavor, but sometimes that's what I live off of. Now, during the day, it's a lot easier for me because it's always smoothies or just fruit. So during the day, I don't really use a lot of energy to make food. It's mainly for like dinner that I want something warm or I'm craving a different texture. Oh, the other thing that's really good is the spinach soup from Medical Medium. That is a great way to get in a whole bunch of spinach, and the banana, spinach, and celery smoothie that Medical Medium makes. I also have that sometimes at lunch if I want a whole bunch of spinach. It's so good. If you haven't tried that one, give that one a try. But again, be mindful of when you have low energy or no energy. Be prepared for those kind of days. Have some simple foods on the side. Get some frozen peas. Get some potato flakes if you need to. Have always potatoes. Those are my things that I like to have. So I'm just sharing what I like to have on hand and what makes it easier for me. And maybe you can be inspired, or maybe you like those things too and you can give it a try. Or if not, find what works for you. Another good source of a simple base food to have is squash. Squashes are really good if you are not eating potatoes or want to alternate for a potato. They're good, warm, hearty food if you're looking for that feeling at night. So look for those kind of things, and hope this helped you out. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.